Welcome to In Hindsight, where we showcase local New Mexico. We also debate about hot topics and argue the a-hole. I'm your host, Day.
I'm Angie.
I'm Sarah Ann.
And of course, we have Octo and Rito. So for the business that we're actually going to showcase today, I went to the roller skating Skatomania where they film Stranger
I
Things.
just did that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I've been trying to go, but I never had a chance. So I made because I'm a meetup organizer. So I did the meetup and it was actually really cool. I like the fact that they left all of the props and everything and they just still
Right.
and it's really cool because that day that we went they have they did a Halloween costume thing, so there was a lot of kids and people that were wearing costume. It seems like I'm the only one, but there was actually a lot of people wearing costume. And honestly, for $15 you get skates, you get the entry fee. I mean, they have two of the Demogorgon, so this is one of them that's all in 80s attire. So
That's very cute.
yeah, I went with my friend and then some of the kids from a group friend of mine, and this is it's humongous.
It really is.
In the show, it doesn't seem like it was big,
Right.
but being there, it's so big. So this is one of those the Demogorgon thing. Yeah,
I don't
That's
know
a
how
nice
true
picture.
it is.
it's pretty close.
I don't know how true it is, but I heard that they were gonna go out of business or something.
Yes,
And then they were totally revitalized by
Being in the
Things
show.
Company. And then they made it for them, and then they left it, which is just the sweetest thing because a lot of companies don't do that.
yeah, that's what I think too. Because
It was.
I did
I
saw
love it.
yeah, I saw the article that because not a lot of people skates anymore.
Yeah.
So I mean, I haven't skated in years, and I mean years, at least 15 years. So I had to get those little grandma things because it's so sad, and while all the little kitties are zipping through us,
Rail.
me and my friend.
Rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I used to skate too, but not at this age.
I'm better with rollerblades than roller skates, but it was actually really fun because it was so humongous. It was so big, and there was so many people in the actual skating rink. I didn't realize how big it was, but it was humongous. I think I can't even. There's got to be at least hundreds of kids and people when we were skating.
And the food's so cheap there.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do they do that?
Yeah, I think it is really really cute. And then when we went, they had the fog and everything. They had the music playing for the Stranger Things, which is really cute.
So basically,
Yeah.
we suggest everybody go there and
Yeah.
at least try it out.
Yeah.
and
I haven't been, so I probably. But I've been wanting
It's
to go to.
fun.
Yeah. And they said if you bring your own skates, it's cheaper. It's not more than $5. So I think, and if also you just want to watch, it's $1 or $2 or something, which is still pretty cool because honestly we were there for 2 hours, $15 for 2 hours for a rental skate. You know what I mean? It's and they were playing some good music.
But do they have rollerblades too? That's what you said?
No, they don't. They only have roller skates. But if you bring your rollerblades, they allow you to use it.
Okay.
So
Do they let you ask the DJ to play a certain song like they used to in the 80s? Am I dating myself here?
No, it's okay. I mean, because remember
Play some Bon Jovi so I can skate?
No, remember the time where you call the radio station to request a song? So
For the boy you love.
yeah, exactly.
you know.
So it's just this is for high school of 2000, blah blah blah. So. But it's really cool because like I said, it's they had a costume contest,
Okay.
and there were some little cute kids that would dress up as Stranger Things or the 80s and all dressed up for Halloween.
Cute.
Yeah, it was really cute because it was a little bit tucked around, kind of behind the thing, so it was kind of hard to find
Is
at
it
the
like
beginning.
some in
It
San
is
Mateo?
in its own little spot.
Yeah,
It's an I-40, right?
yeah. It's close to a hotel.
But you kind
Yeah.
you
The
kind
hotel
of got to
circle?
wind through where it looks residential or even
Yeah.
Yeah.
like hotel-ish
Yeah.
kind of, and then
Yeah.
you pop up and there it is.
I want
But
to bring the kids sometime.
I
You
think
should.
it's been there so long that things just built up around them.
Yeah. I mean, it's really fun. Like I said, it's honestly especially for like holidays and like summers, people that have kids, or like, just like, it's not just because I guess it's like I did a meetup. I mean, we're all like adults, and then I brought some kids, obviously. But like, it's kind of fun to just like reminisce, because like when you went like roller skating and play. I mean, they played like 80s, 90s. They played like a lot of mixed music. So I mean, obviously, but like I feel dated. But like but like.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I dressed up as like Argyle. So I had like the yellow hat with the pizza shirt, and it was like, but like some kids, they have like their own skates, they lights up. And they have like, some of the kids had like some really cool skates.
Those are more and more popular. I got some for Christmas, like 2 or 3 years ago. And then I moved here 2 years ago and broke both my feet because New Mexico hates me. No, I'm just kidding. And I went hiking too, but it was like too much nature and I loved it. So I had to give up my skates because my husband was like, no more of that.
Oh. No, but it's just like, it was actually like really fun. And then, obviously, as you can see, like we took like a pretty, like, those are just like the pictures that, but like we took like way more because it was really cool. Because like, I think also like a lot of tourist people, they like going to places where like they film stuff, especially like when I was living in New York. There's like there's like a movie walk where like you'd go to like different places and restaurants that like, and it's like there's a lot of places in New Mexico that they film like the exterior of the Stranger
There
Things.
is like what they call the film tour.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's sponsored by it, but I think.
Because I know like
one
they
of my
do
friends
like
does that.
they do the Breaking Bad like tour, which is really cool. But I feel like to actually like skate, we're 11 and
Right.
all of them like skated and then have like picture with the Demogorgon. Because like most of those things, like where are you gonna find them?
No. Did it
know
make
what I
you
mean?
want to throw a milkshake on somebody?
No,
the-
no.
yeah.
If I had a milkshake, I'm drinking it.
That's right. Me too. Me too. I'm not
Yeah.
wasting that milkshake.
I ain't wasting a milkshake. So, but like I said, it's just like, and you think like there was like different age groups. Like we saw like little tiny kids, and then we saw like teenagers that's just like whizzing in between us, and like some oldies but goodie,
Yeah, I think, but it's also easier for the kids to learn skating than us.
Yeah,
'Cause,
they pick it up.
Yeah, I mean they fall every time when they were kids,
But they're so close to the ground. They can fall.
and they don't get hurt unlike
That's
us.
what I'm scared of.
It hurts.
I can skate
When you
fine.
fall,
I
then
just terrified of falling.
Yes, because you don't know. You're gonna be a
Right.
lot of physical therapy and
Yeah.
being a chiropractor.
We aren't that old.
Yeah.
We
No,
are
they
not.
actually had like at one time they had like some games. So like they do like different games where like you have to like drop all the way to the ground.
Limbo.
And these
lower
kids
now.
are like they're just be like skating, and I forgot like what the key was. There was like something that like the DJ would say, and they would literally just like drop to the ground, laying on the floor, and I'm like, no, thank
It'll
you.
take me about 5 minutes. Let me get down
Yeah,
here.
no, I'm like I will be dying, like I will be breaking.
I need someone to
things.
pick me up.
Oh yeah,
Right,
help
right. We can get down, but we're on skates.
yeah. No, they literally like they're just skating, and then all of a sudden they're on the ground, and then they get up again and then skate again, and I'm just like, yeah, no, that's a no for me.
Those
I'm
were the days.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm just gonna, I'm
should
just gonna
stay in
watch you
our
guys.
Stay in our lane.
And I think they also
The
do,
30 and over lane.
yeah, they also do parties. So I mean, that's really cute. Like you said, it's like the food is actually like not that expensive.
Right.
It's fairly cheap. I mean, compared to like that's what I like, especially like for families like you say, or like you have kids or like grandkids. Like it's kind of fun because like it's for all ages. It's nice to like go to something where everybody can like do an activity. You're not just like because I love arcades because like I go to obviously with my nephews in the summer, but like eventually it's not as I get tired of it because I love the claw machine things.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because for sure they're going to win.
Yeah.
They're the one that can get the claw.
Oh yeah, no, they're really good at it. And then me, I'm like I just get frustrated.
Do they get one? I've only known one person in my life who've actually gotten something from a claw machine.
Have you been
Yeah,
to?
my son got one,
Yeah.
and he was like 2. He got a hat one time.
No,
It
they
was in a
literally.
gas station. I said, "How
Oh
did
my
you get that?"
gosh.
He just did that, like without even looking. He just did that, and it was just. I think it's just a coincidence.
No. They literally
lot.
they literally do it like almost every week. They go to like the claw machine things. And then the one in the mall, like the bowling place,
Yeah, the round one.
round one.
My son goes there.
Oh my
like,
god. They have like
every week.
40 or like more than of those things that's
And
just
and they're
lined up.
big. Aren't they like the big things too? Like with the big claws. I'm scared of those.
They got like a stupid ball, like one of those yoga balls, like size.
How
Oh
did
my
it
God,
even
yoga
fit?
ball.
It's in my house, and my dog is scared of it.
How did it come out the hole? Was
can
it
just
that
give
It's
it
big?
big. They have big ones. So like,
Oh my God, that's funny.
no. The last time they were here, in the summer, and then like we did it, like they decided they're just gonna do claw machine. They had like 17 items.
Oh my God,
And they-
I'm
that's
taking
good.
my kids there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted to like
you wanna
bring
do
it
it?
with them, and I'm like, who's paying for your carry-on? Like we're flying JetBlue. Like I already paid.
JetBlue.
I'm like I already paid like one for you guys because like they brought their PlayStation and their clothes, and then they bought stuff while they were here and we're in Denver, and I'm just like, dudes, like. No, I'm not paying another $60 so you can like check in your luggage, So I told them it's like all of your stuff is staying here. So now my dog,
ball.
yeah, it's in like my tent like this. I'll show you the picture. It's like I have a tent like this, like it's like a corner nook in my house, and all of their stuff are in there. And now my dog, that's his favorite spot. He sleeps with them because they're all soft or whatever. So yeah, he's so cute. So
How's he doing? He's new, right?
yeah, well we have him for a month already.
A month.
Time
That's-
went by so fast.
I love his
Yeah,
pictures.
he's so cute.
How old is he?
They said he's around 5 years old.
And it is, I think it's amazing that you're willing to adopt an older dog. I wanted to as well.
Yeah. Well, we were like debating on like, cause like that week. Also, everybody, if you want to adopt a pet, please go to the West Side and the East Side animal shelters. They are actually still waiving all the fees for. They have cats, they have dogs, but they also have like guinea pigs and hamsters.
Seriously?
Yes, like I was really surprised. So there was like it was really cute because like we were looking, there was like they might have come from like a family or like maybe they renamed them, but there was like a couple of them that was like queso, guacamole, salsa. It was like a whole set.
But they're waiving all the fees.
They're waiving the adoption fee still right now. I know for a fact for the West Side shelter, and I think the East Side shelter, they're still also waiving the fee. Like when we did it, we got lucky because they waived the fee, they microchip him.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, you get like a medium coupon for Papa Mercy's, which I didn't get. I'm a little bit salty about that. And also like they give you like an online free training for your dog. Like you can register.
Awesome.
So I mean, like we got really lucky because like we wanted to see like a couple of dogs.
Which coupon did you not get?
The Papa Murphy's. I wanted my medium pizza. So, but yeah, no, like we went there and it's just like he's the first one that we saw because there was like a couple of dogs that we wanted to see because I wanted a big dog.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, I'm not
What
gonna
kind
get.
of dog is Sergio?
He's like a German Shepherd mix. We're thinking it's German Shepherd Lab mix
Okay.
because he wants to be pet all the time.
Oh.
And he
okay.
likes kids.
Yeah, lab are very
Yeah.
good dogs.
So, like, I'll be
those are one of my favorite dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
like
for all the kids in the audience, free puppies and kittens.
yeah, beef puppies and kittens. There was
Christmas is coming up.
Yes.
Actually, you should not buy animals for Christmas. I
They-
take that back. Buy them now so they can be part of your family for
Yes.
the Thanksgiving. Right
they are
now.
a lifetime
Christmas.
love and
Christmas.
responsibility. Okay, they're not just presents.
Right, right. But
Yeah.
still, get your parents. Tell them they're free. That'll help. Actually, tell your mom they're on clearance.
Yeah, and I think they are microchipping them for
That's-
free. I mean, I'm a little bit like obsessed. He also has an air tag. Because like my husband will always just be like, where is he? And I'm like, I think he's upstairs. Because like it shows like in my house. I'm like, I think he's in the backyard. Because like he's scared that like he'll run away. And I'm like, he's not gonna run away, Ryan. Like he's so spoiled.
Right?
There's no way.
My husband,
He's very
my
lucky dog.
air tagged my 5-pound chihuahua. So we had to like strap it on the collar. And I'm like, no, this is like bigger than his whole collar.
Yeah.
No, we're taking this, and he's too scared to leave my feet anyway. So, like, no, he just went around air tagged everything. He got on this kick.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I'm scared that like people will see the air tag and steal it from him. So I actually like just like sew it in a little thing that I have. So it doesn't look like an air tag. It looks like it's part of his collar.
Okay.
Because I feel like everything gets stolen now. And I don't like, I feel like somebody would just steal him just for the air tag. And I'm like, don't steal my baby. I want him. You know, so.
Teach him to bark.
He doesn't. He actually is like, he's not a barker.
Neither's mine.
Which is like awesome because like, I mean, be careful what you wish for. Because I was joking to my husband, like, I want a big dog that's like mute. So like, you know, because like, we have so many dogs in our neighborhood and our like neighbor dogs are like,
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 of them and they like, at 6 o'clock, they're like, barks and I'm like, so I got a dog that doesn't even bark. Like I can't even like retaliate.
But you can listen to all the great neighbor dogs, and I'm not talking about you, neighbor, if you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
we
you.
have-
I'm not talking about you at all.
We have neighbors, sorry. We have a yapping dog.
Yeah. So like, yeah. So like my hubby is going to walk him. I think they're going to go to the petroglyphs today and walk him.
Ooh, that is a nice spot.
Yeah.
I
And then
like that.
tomorrow we're going to try to go to the 4th of July hike place.
Oh, the canyon.
Yeah. Supposedly it's
Yeah.
like beautiful with like the leaves turning and everything.
Yes,
Oh,
that's a
yes.
good place to go.
The leaves are beautiful right now.
Yeah, I want to go there too, but
I can actually say that I can do it because I've been walking my dog twice a day for an hour and a half. So like I've been getting a lot of
That's
exercise.
dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
dogs
like I
can
feel
give you
so bad.
exercise.
He gets like, you know, he does that face. Like I'm bored, mommy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like take me something.
and those are the dogs that you really have to walk every day. You can't just let them stay at home.
No. And it's really hard because like we literally have a soccer park right across the street. So it's just like, you know, I literally can't because I'm like, what's my excuse? Just stop right over across the street.
That's already your kid,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
might
so,
as well.
So speaking of presents, and Thanksgiving is coming up. So a lot of people do celebrate Thanksgiving, and some people don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Like Angie she actually celebrates Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving.
So
Yes.
when did you started doing Friendsgiving?
It's been about 10 years now.
Oh wow.
And what we do is just invite anybody. Actually, I put it on my Facebook page and say anybody who doesn't have family or doesn't get along with their family, come to our house. You know, we got games, we got guitars, we got lots of food. Bring a dish if you want, don't if you want.
Eat if you want, not eat if you want.
Just
but-
come.
Yeah.
Come and be a part of something that's friendship and not based on a horrible event.
Yeah. We're actually thinking of doing that this year because usually we spend Thanksgiving in Denver, but we probably won't go this year because like we have a new dog and his
Yeah.
parents hasn't met our dog yet. And his mom is she doesn't really like big dogs. So we're gonna wait to like, cause they usually visit like 2 or 3 times a year. We're gonna try to see when they visit and get them familiarized with the doggy. Cause I don't want to be one of those people who are like, we're here, now my dog's here. You know, cause like, you know, they haven't had a pet in like a long time. And they do have like, you know, Connor and Abby, and they're pretty young. So like, I mean, some kids love dogs, but sometimes like they get scared because he's not a tiny dog. He's a pretty big sized dog. So like last night we went to the Dollar Tree and he had to stay outside. So my husband was like, well, you know, we're just outside scaring people. Because like he was literally like in like that, you know, like in those column.
Yeah.
And then he kept like going out to like say hi to people because he wants to get pet all the time.
Yeah.
And people are like, you know, because he's
So
a
he
really
needs a
big
costume.
dog.
Big.
Put him in a costume.
Well, I'm thinking,
October.
yeah.
Oh, you have got to dress him up.
I'm thinking like tomorrow when we go to 4th of July hike, I'm gonna like, you know, hop it on treats because I want to put like a little fairy. Because like I'm thinking of doing for Halloween, we're having a Halloween party. Like we're gonna do a Barbie theme, so I'm gonna be Barbie witch and he's gonna be Barbie fairy. So I have like I have like a pink fairy wing.
Oh.
So tomorrow I'm gonna because we're on a hike, so
Yeah.
hopefully because I tried to put like things in his head and stuff for Halloween, and he's like, Like, what is this? Get it off me!
Yeah.
I have a trick
know-
I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah, let me
Also,
know.
there's also a trend whenever they bring the dogs to a hike, they would put them in a white cloth. Did you
Yeah,
see
the
that?
ghost.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ghost.
and they
You
do,
remember
like,
that? And
yeah.
they had like glasses.
The photo
I-
shoot.
It's all in TikTok, and I was
Yeah.
like looking at it and like, wow, this is so cute with the dog and you, and then
Yeah.
we're all taking pictures like that. It's a good photography.
Well, I like
So try that too.
Because like I figure is like if he's like fairly good listening to me. My husband knows however is just like, because like he doesn't care because he loves my husband so much. So anything he can get away with stuff. So like for trick or treating, I want him to like be able to sit and get petted by the little kids. So like when they get candy, because like when we go to the neighborhood, the kids that are not scared of him, they do pet him. So like what I do is like when I see kids, I'll be like, I make him sit and then let them pass kind of thing. Because you never know, with like trauma and stuff and like, with kids, like I don't want, like I was attacked by a dog. So like I don't want to be that person.
too.
Yeah. So like usually like if I were in the park, some kids love dogs. Some kids are scared of dogs. But when they do, they're like, oh, can I pet your dog? And, I'll be like, where's your parents? Go ask your
Right.
parents.
Oh, yes.
So, or like if we're walking in the neighborhood, like I'll, like I said, like I'll try to like either cross the street or like, not be around them. But then I'll be like, well, if you guys want to pet my dog, let me know. Like, we'll come to you or like, that kind of thing. And they're like, oh, yeah. So like, they pet him. So like, he loves kids. So like that's why like I want him to like dress up for Halloween.
Yeah.
So like when they see us in there, they're like, oh, it's the little fairy dog, And like this year, like I've decided like I upgraded. I'm only giving full bars this Halloween. I want to be
Gonna
that.
need your address
Yeah.
again.
Like this is like like I told my husband, I'm like I want our house to be known as the house that you go to for Halloween. So only full bars.
Is this a
in
good
house.
outfit?
Full bar.
Can I just
Watch
full
out
bars,
for her
please?
house.
Yeah.
I have a friend who does the same thing in Tanawan. So
But
she said only
speaking-
full bars chocolate.
Yeah.
Speaking of yummy good things and Thanksgiving, what do you guys think are the best pies for your
Ooh.
Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving?
Oh, so like let's do like a top 3. What is your top 3 OG has to be in Thanksgiving table pies?
Pecan. My number 1 is pecan.
That's me too. Like I love pecan. But I think it's because like I've never had it before. Like I only knew about it like when I moved to the States. So I feel like apple pie, I feel like it has to be. I feel like it's classic. It is like the OG.
Yeah.
Like so.
Pumpkin
but
pie is also an original one.
Oh yeah, that's true. I do love pumpkin pie.
My family goes crazy for pumpkin pie. I don't like. I'm not a pumpkin pie. I can't even do pumpkin spice. Well, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. I'm
I don't
not
like
a
pumpkin spice.
But
I
Pumpkin
do
pie,
like
I
pumpkin pie, but it has to be a lot of whipped cream.
yeah, right. Coming
Yes.
with coffee, it's got to be like mostly.
It would be a
sugar
whipped
and
cream
milk.
pie.
Yeah.
My favorite is a chocolate pie that my gram made
Ooh, I
for
remember
so many years.
chocolate pie. So is it like all chocolate or like chocolate chips? Like how does it work?
It's all chocolate and it's more or less a pudding pie.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
I didn't know the way it took me 10 years to figure out how she did it. But you don't use skim milk. And if you do, you have to use the heavy whipping cream for the other cup to make it thick enough to be like all yummy, creamy, delicious. Because you don't want it really just to take just like pudding,
Yeah.
you know?
You want it
but-
like you want it more creamy and like.
and delicious, and even then with cream on top.
I might have to ask you for that recipe because like.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, it's like I do love pies. I mean, we have pies in the Philippines, but like. Ours is like buko pie, and
Yeah,
like,
the
which
buko
is like a
pie is-
coconut pie. It's like a really, really.
That is
like,
one
it's-
of the best.
Yeah, because it's like it's a
I
tropical.
think that's my favorite pie.
Yeah, it's a tropical country, and also you get like fresh coconut that day. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not even comparable. I do like apple pie, but like I have specific pies that I like. I don't like it when there's like big chunks of apples.
Or, and you know, I might get crucified for saying this, the skins on the
Oh,
apples.
yeah.
I can't do it. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
why. That seems just a little too healthy. It tastes healthier. And I don't know. It tastes weird.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Maybe not the taste, the texture. I think the texture tastes funny.
Texture tastes funny. Yeah, I think I can understand that because like I like apple pie because like my one Thanksgiving, my husband's cousin and his family came over for the Thanksgiving. He made an apple pie and I actually like it, and it's more. It's like a mix of like small pieces of apple and kind of like more not applesauce but like more textured applesauce, if that makes sense. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like it's not completely liquidy, but it's more like textured, and I do like that.
I think I like quarter-sized chunks.
I don't like apple pie.
You don't like apple pie?
Yeah, because I like nuts. Is there a walnut pie?
I don't know. I've never had one.
You can put it on anything,
Yeah.
I guess.
Peach pies are really good. Like, but I don't really see it that much. Like peach pies,
yeah.
but I do
Yeah.
like peach pies, and like,
I like
rhubarb strawberry
Peach
pies are
mango
good.
pie, remember?
Yeah,
Those are good.
yeah.
And Jollibee.
I have
Mm-hmm.
prickly pear jam right now. I
Ooh.
wonder if I could make that into a pie. And I have a fig tree that I've been making fig jam out
Oh,
of.
maybe.
Ooh.
Ooh, maybe I'll have to invent a pie.
You need to hook me up. I love figs.
Figs and prickly pear. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I mean prickly pear. Like it's such a big New Mexico thing
It is.
because we have like a festival for the prickly
For
pear.
prickly
Right?
pear, yes.
I will. The figs are almost done, but I'm sure I have a ton.
Yeah. No, I do love the pies, and then like there's like blueberries, strawberries. I do like I am like a berry person. I do
too.
like it, but you don't really. I get them, but you don't really see it that much because I feel like it's more like it's more preference. I feel like the things that like whenever I go to like a Thanksgiving when I was growing when we moved here, like the first 10 years that we moved here, like whenever we went to like my uncle's family or like friends, it's always like apple pie, pumpkin pie, and pecan pie. Those three are like always
on the
there.
table.
Yeah, I think peach pie because I did live in the South, so like peach pie is also not like the three, but like you do see it.
Yeah.
Because like it's the South kind of thing. But like now everybody makes those like little. Have you guys seen those little pecan cups?
Yes.
Yes.
I have some at home right now, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
A lot of people, like I've seen that more too. Like instead of like pecan pies, I see those people making those cup things.
The individual ones.
I do love those.
I do
'cause,
too.
if you're the only one in the family who eats pie, and then you have this big pie, you can't finish it. So it's better to get the smaller one.
I mean, I finish it.
You can eat as much as you want, and you won't be, you're still skinny and like us.
I mean, like it's like a pie is like technically healthy, right?
Right? Because like I was just
Fruit?
thinking that pecans are protein.
Yeah, fruit, right?
Right.
And it's like, hello.
I see the
Dairy goes
sugar
into
though.
making the
I see the brown
crust.
sugar and the honey on it because I make a lot of pecan pie, and that's my
That's your Yeah.
recipe. So
Yeah, no, I do love pies, but like I'm that person. Like if I bake something, I hate baking. I shouldn't say this because I'm a chef, but like I hate baking. But I also like love the recipes that I have that I got from school. So like when I do bake, like when I make cookies, I make like 80 cookies. Like so like I have like me and my husband, like I will bake literally like 2 cookies like every other day. So like I'll be like, I have 2 cookies for like a whole year.
I mean,
And I do
otherwise
give
you're
them-
going to eat the cookies that you make, right?
I do give them for present. Like last year, that's what I gave for everybody because I had like a holiday party, and everybody went home with like cookie dough.
And I just ate one of your cookies. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
that
so
was
good.
fantastic.
It's really
And
hard.
it's
'cause-
fresh from the oven. So
Yeah.
And
It's
gooey?
it's gooey. Yeah,
Like, how is
it's really
it
really
gooey?
good.
Like,
I finished one before the
was-
show.
It was good.
I do have like my own little special technique. Like I have a specific. Well, I had to change a lot of my baking temperature because of
Altitude.
altitude.
That's, why
what-
I can't bake
yeah.
here.
That's
yet.
what people
weather
forget.
I can't bake here yet.
dryness.
So, like,
exactly.
I
The dryness
literally
of the temp.
had to bake one
Thing.
cookie in every single temperature in different time to like figure out which one's the best. So, because like I like more softer cookie inside than like harder cookies. but also I think it's also because of my braces.
Yeah.
So I like
Yeah.
it when it's like kind of like crispy outside, but like soft and
Soft
gooey on the
inside,
inside.
yeah.
But also I'm a little bit bushy because like my chocolate chips are like not cheap chocolates. They're like, they're like all the way from New York. They're like fair trade because I'm like, if I'm gonna eat chocolate, I don't want to feel guilty. I don't want little children making my chocolate. So and like and it's also like it's cake flour and bread flour. So like it makes cake flour makes a very very soft cake, right? And then bread flour makes a more chewier. So like the soft and chewy together. Because most of the cookie that you buy in the store are just regular flour.
There's no gluten free?
I think. Oh, macaron is gluten free because it's almond flour.
Okay.
That you can have. That is a gluten free substitute.
I use Duncan Hines, fresh
Oh,
out of
no.
the box.
That one's really good too. So like if you actually just substitute like butter, milk, and like one more egg, it makes it even like more like soft and like
I have made cakes with applesauce as the fat instead
that
of
works.
butter.
A lot of people do that for vegetarian
My kids
options.
didn't know.
No.
Or sometimes they said you can use avocado too.
Have you guys ever had like avocado chocolate pudding?
I've not
With
had.
pistachios. It's the
Or with
best.
pistachios, that would be good.
Like
I love
toasted
pistachio.
pistachios.
Is there a pistachio pie?
Okay,
Oh, I love
okay,
pistachio.
that sounds good. Pistachio pudding is delicious.
I'm like, are we just like
so-
talking about food and we're all just
I
hungry?
know. Now it's like,
Right?
okay, so is it lunchtime
Yeah.
yet?
So
Oh, it's 5:00. Is it dinner time yet?
it's never
time.
enough time. I mean, just eat as much as you want. That's like my thing.
Feel
also.
free to send goodies into the studio.
We'll eat them.
We'll
Between
take it.
11
we'll
till
even
2.
rate them.
Yeah, yeah. So for our segment of the Am I the A-hole, this is definitely a Thanksgiving thing, so this is going to be interesting. So she says that I, 23 female, moved 3 hours away from my family last year to move in with my boyfriend and for a job I just got out of college. I try to see my family when I can, but the drive tires me out and I am the only one who ever drives down to see my family. They have yet to drive up to see me. Last year, I was sick with COVID and Thanksgiving and I couldn't attend. This year, I'm trying to work as often as I can due to being $12,000 in credit card debt, $9,000 in a car loan, and $95,000 in student debt on top of paying rent, electric, gas, and groceries. Meanwhile, my sister, 25 female, live in our grandma's old house for free, no payment whatsoever, and only has to pay a car payment, gas, and Wi-Fi. She works part-time, which I understand isn't enough for bills, but she only has about $750 in bills a month versus my $2,000. She also has gotten handouts from her family our entire lives while I've gotten very little help. She is a teacher and is in college while I'm a banker and don't get the day after holidays off, only the holiday day. I understand each person is different and I do miss my family, but I feel like it will be a waste of money to drive 3 hours Wednesday night after work, get there at 9 p.m. with traffic, then turn around and drive home at 5 p.m. the next day to get home around 9 p.m. for work. Leaving little time with each grandparent, I have to visit 3 sets of grandparents on Thanksgiving Day. Wow. I feel like the a-hole for not spending time with my family despite it only being a 6-hour drive total, and they rarely see me. I feel conflicted trying to get out of debt while it feels like my family is guilt-tripping me for not driving 6 hours in the span of 24 hours for one holiday. I've told them I'll make it to Christmas if weather permits. Am I the a-hole for not attending Thanksgiving?
She's not.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, all that stuff going on, not at all the a-hole. My question is, what was the whole deal with the sister in there? Because the sister wasn't part of her dilemma at all, unless there's some kind of rivalry or something going on there.
No, I think if you ever had a sibling, like.
So were they like, well, your sister can come? Is that the kind of vibe?
No, I think like what she's saying is that because like all the family lives there, right? So she's the only
okay.
one, obviously, that moved out. So in their mind, they're like, well, it doesn't make sense for us to come to you because you're the only one. When you're only by yourself, you should come to us every single time, which I think is also, because I know how
that's
that
a
feels.
little.
Yeah.
much. I mean, and I can understand wanting all your kids home at the same time, you know,
Yeah.
doing all that. I also love the Norman Rockwell picturesque thing. It's never happened yet, but, you know, well, there was that one year, but yeah, not
Yeah.
possible. You have college students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I think it's fine not to go.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't
especially if
care.
she's thinking of going for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Hey, if she's going
Yeah.
for Christmas,
Yeah, I don't care if they get, you know, they get mad. It's just that she's not available. She only have that few hours to turn around, and that's a lot of work
Right.
for her. And she's going on Christmas anyway. I mean, what's the big deal? You can always do with. We're in a technology world right now where you could just Zoom,
exactly.
Facebook, you know, or call. It's not a problem doing that or putting it on TV and then you're there while you're eating. That's just as fine.
Well, I think also like, I mean, we all have families and families are complicated. You know, especially when you're the only one that is out of town, there is this expectation, right? You're the one that left us, so you're the one that needs to come to see us. So they expect you to do the same stuff, even though they don't put in account that like I don't live there anymore. You know what I mean? I have travel time, I have like work responsibilities, and I think that's why I can tell like she's a little bit salty that her sister is getting some freebies because
That was the sister.
I
I can
think-
see that.
I
I can
th-
see that.
I think
can
it's
see
because the
that.
sister is in the same town as the family.
And she's got to get back to go to work. So I can see that. Yeah.
So like the fact that like her sister lives in town, so she has an opportunity to actually live on their grandma's house because it's in town, right? And that's why like she can have a part-time job because she doesn't have that many bills. But like but I can completely understand because like it does get annoying because like my husband, like I don't know if my sister-in-law will ever see this episode, but like yeah, but the thing is just like his parents does come down to see us, but his sibling doesn't, like her family. But we do come to see them because like they're all in Denver, right? So like it just makes sense, we're already there. So but you know, it's always like this expectation of like, you know, you have to come to us. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you have work. Well, everybody has work. And it's just like, no, like I'm driving like 6 hours to see you guys. I'm only going to be there literally for like not even 6 hours. Have to deal with traffic. You know how traffic is in Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For me, just break that tradition. I always wanted to break that tradition. You know, they couldn't force me to do that.
It's just
If
hard.
one of my
yeah.
family doesn't want to go, then we won't go, and then we'll just say, just be it. You know,
Yeah.
take it or leave it.
Yeah, but the thing is just like family is complicated. And like if she's getting like messages from all of the family telling her like, you know, it's hard when you're the one being told like, you're being selfish. You're not coming to see us. You know, why won't you come see us? Except like, you never like, that's the annoying part is like, why do you expect me to come when you never tried to come see me? She's not asking for her whole family, but like as a parent, I do feel like I have a responsibility to like I wish I could. I wish I will have kids eventually, but like, you know, it's just like my husband's parents, they come to see him, and like my mom come to see me, like you know, like my sister and her husband came to see me, like my younger sister came to see me, my nephews were here for the summer. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things where like stop making excuse. Like if she can drive 3 hours to see them and back, why can her parents or at least like her sibling come and see them? Why can't they have Thanksgiving? It doesn't have to be like the grandparents, but like the immediate family of at least saying like, oh, it's like they don't care. Like that's the thing. It's like I don't want to say this, but like they don't care about her at all because she's the one that left. There was like no, you know what I mean? There's no consideration of actually seeing her because she's the one that left.
Yeah, I feel like grandparents play a big role in this, you know, so that's why people wouldn't want to leave. But what's wrong with like the weekend before or the weekend after? Why is it like that weekend's the only weekend you can eat pumpkin pie and like be thankful for each other? Isn't that what Thanksgiving is supposed to be about?
Well, yeah.
Being thankful for each other?
Well, I think like also for like Thanksgiving, it's a little bit complicated because if she works in a bank, like Friday is open. It's not like Christmas. Like if Christmas falls,
True.
you know what I mean? Like if a Christmas falls on a Thursday, banks are closed the next day. I never see them open like after Christmas because then they just close for the weekend. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's just like they're expecting her like to be like exactly what she was, but she doesn't live in town anymore.
Yeah.
You know, she has more like like if you have like almost $100,000 in debt, I can see while she's wanting to want to work
Pay
every
that
day that they
stuff
can.
off.
Yep.
Yeah,
That sister should be working full time too to say, you know, get a good nest egg, but that's not my team.
yeah. But like I said, it's like family. Family is complicated, you know, and also like especially like if they're like bombarding you with like messages telling her that like that's hard. You know what I mean? When you're the one being told that like why you're not coming, you're supposed to come. You know, we're all waiting for you, and your grandparents are waiting for you. You know.
If it was my college kid, I think I would encourage them to send an email to everybody saying, hey, so sorry I can't be there on Thanksgiving, but, you know, I will
See you for Christmas.
so excited to see you at Christmas.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've got this going on and that. And thank you all for your good wishes. You know, like leave out all the nasty stuff they did and just be like, thank you all for your positive thoughts. And then,
Yeah.
you know, to go against that and still complain would be the real a-hole.
Yeah, I think it's just like I said, it's just like, unfortunately, even the best families, like we have like that person. You know what I mean? It's never like
Yeah.
but the thing is like there's no such thing as perfect family, and like families are complicated because like like usually all the stuff that we have that are complicated is always like family. You know, it's always that family
Related.
dynamic that like
Yeah.
makes it hard because like you also get compared. I don't doubt that like she gets compared to her sisters. Like, well, your
Oh.
sister is here, she comes all the time, you know what I mean? And it's like, well, she's in town.
Yeah, that's like a 3 hours apart.
And also gas, you know what I mean? Gas, like, you
It's
know what I mean? And like
expensive, yeah.
if she has to pay tolls, like those things adds up.
Why don't
real
they buy
quick.
her a plane ticket? You know, get there, get back.
Oh, it's just like,
Although that is a whole day of travel in itself too. But
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
what do
if
you
she
guys
can.
think? I mean, obviously, you guys think that family is complicated, but what do you think if you're in that same predicament? And any businesses local or any big chains and you want to promote, or you want to go ahead and come to our show and promote your business, or you want to be sponsored, please let us know. Please contact us. And for now, we will see you guys next week.